Today's episode of This Morning saw Kerry Katona discussing bipolar disorder. The topic follows singer Mariah Carey's announcement that she suffers from the mental health problem. Kerry discussed the problems that she faces on a daily basis with her constantly changing moods. She explained that her moods are accelerated and her emotions are heightened, and how that affects her life as well as her children. Hosts Eamon Holmes and Ruth Blangsford couldn't avoid the subject of Kerry's infamous interview on This Morning a decade ago. Eamon broached the subject by saying, at the time, that viewers and people on the show were worried about her. Kerry announced that she was in a bad place with her bipolar disorder, and that she was on a string of medication that caused her slurred speech. The interview in question, which aired in 2008, sparked numerous pieces about Kerry in newspapers, and left her interviewer, Philip Schofield, asking her if she was okay. However, Kerry seemed very positive on the sofa and wanted to use her experience to raise awareness about her mental illness. Although a number of people on Twitter were not backing Kerry's movement, many of her fans were behind her push for awareness. One fan wrote, "Shout out to Kerry Katona doing a lot for mental health awareness is this conversation #this morning," while another said, "You only have to see the terrible comments on Twitter about Kerry Katona, and this is a perfect example of why people suffering from mental health issues would hold back from discussing it #this morning." Another added, "Love it watching you at Kerry Katona 7. I suffer with anxiety and OCD and have been judged, so Kerry always remember this saying, have I gone mad? I'm afraid you're completely bonkers, but let me tell you a secret. All the best people are." One brave person said, "I got quite upset listening to Kerry Katona this morning. I can relate to everything she said. I've not been diagnosed with bipolar, still trying to get help, as I've had such bad experiences with GPs so far. It sucked TOWIE." Kerry rounded off the interview by reminiscing about her early days on TV. Eamon even talked about how he called her a pain in the A after being late to set. Kerry's support follows yesterday's spat between Ruth and Eamon. Eamon shouted over Ruth as she was reading from the auto cue, saying, "That annoys me when you read that." But Ruth insisted, "You have to say these things." Eamon wasn't done, though, as he munched crisps over her as she spoke. This Morning airs weekdays at 10:30 a.m. on ITV.